Okay, Tuesday, April 21st. This was the craziest day trading as of yet. I fully crashed out. I went on tilt, lost my mind, fully lost my mind, um, and then somehow accidentally made it all back plus some more. So, pretty wacky stuff. I didn't like anything I was seeing today. And full curtain pull, this was a PJ Trades Discord catalyst that kind of put me on tilt. I was uh, just a buy and sell bot off his signal bot they call it. I don't know why. I literally don't know why. I can trade better than him. But I was signal botting today for some fucking reason. I don't know, and I got what I deserved. So market opens, we're consolidating sideways, manipulation, distribution down. Um, you couldn't do really anything off this first trade, like if you inverse the 1 minute, like there. Now, what? You got an 80 point stop, 88 point stop to make not even hit your TP up here. So that trade was chopped. There was no there was no like entry model. There's no pullback or nothing. It just went sideways and up. Uh, and then didn't take out any liquidity. That's still intact. And then it just goes and absolutely dumps. And this is where we started to get into some trouble here. We'll clean this up. First trade, we get a huge huge move down, huge V shape out of there. Very strong V shape. We V shaped 100 110 points before we entered. Literally 110 point. We V shape up with barely a pullback. And I don't even know why PJ was like, I'm going to enter this for longs. Like, my problem with this trade in hindsight, we aren't delivering out of fucking anything. Like, there's no 4 hour, there's no 1 hour, there's no 15 minute, there's not even a 5 minute, I don't think we're delivering out of here. Like, here's the 1 hour. There's not a fair value gap anywhere in the bunch. Literally nowhere is there a fair value gap. Let's go down to the 15 minute. There's one of the first trades. Yeah. So we're trading like all in here. What the fuck is this? There's not a single 50, even 15 minute fair value. There's nothing there. There's literally nothing there. So I won't be doing that again. We have to be delivering out of something. We have to be sweeping some sort of liquidity. But like, what the fuck did we sweep? We didn't sweep anything. We just, I don't know, pressed the button. Even the 5 minute, the 5 minute's absolute nonsense. Like, there's nothing. We're going off of literally nothing here. And like, if anything, um, yeah, we're just assuming we're gonna inverse this 15 minute. Let's look at the 5. This was such a bad trade. It was such a bad trade. Like, what the fuck are you thinking? We inverse the 5 minute. We inverse the 5 minute. We go down. We come back up. We literally pretty much fucking respect it. Like, you're not gonna trust a close that's like that, barely. Yeah, that first trade stunk out loud. Didn't sweep any liquidity that we needed to. Not delivering out of anything. It was absolute fucking nonsense. And I went along with it. So it's my fault. My bad. We had an IFVG. We had a 2-minute IFVG. Maybe even a 5-minute. Oh yeah, we just checked the 5-minute. We barely had a 5-minute. Doesn't even fucking count. We got another one up there we need to inverse. That was nonsense. And then that's when I just started going on tilt. And the next trade didn't make any sense. I went, okay, let's short. And then I shorted. So I was 5 micros there, 5 micros there. And then I think I went like 10 micros on one trade on that one right there. How's that for risk to reward? 0.19. That was brutal. So yeah, won that one, lost that one. Fucking break even on that one. Lost the fuck out of that one. Lost that one. Now this is where it gets interesting. This last trade here, I was so tilted that I literally like slammed my laptop shut after it went and stopped me out for 3 contracts. Thank God I de-risked on these last 2, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, these last 2 I de-risked to 3 contracts from where I was at 5. And then what happened was, after I got stopped out on here, I wanted to hit my TP. I was looking for a trade. We had an SMT. This trade was actually not bad, and I kind of stood by this trade, except for, again, we're not fucking delivering out of anything, but we did have, at least we had an SMT. We had a bullish SMT off ES. Right here. ES is coming down, swept those New York AM lows. Did not manage to sweep it here. Boom, we get a 1-minute IFVG. We're coming back up. We get the other IFVG. I'm going long. I slammed along. I go, this is actually a solid trade. We have a bullish divergence on ES, probably. Price is coming down. RSI is going up. We got a bullish RSI. Okay, looking good. 1-minute IFVG, SMT. Not a bad trade. That's actually not a bad trade. I still crashed out on it. But what happened was, after because I put my take profit up here, which was a 3 contract sell order. After I closed my laptop, that got stopped out, but that 3 contract sell order was still there. And then so eventually this trade played out where we eventually had to deliver out of just this rejection block wick. Holy smokes. So we had a huge rejection block here that we finally tapped into and delivered out of. But anyway, so my TP is up here. And after I close my laptop, that trade eventually does play out and it goes to take out like whatever it was, New York lunch session high or whatever. But I literally get a top tick entry off that take profit. It turned into just a limit order. And I was off my computer for hours. I was like, okay, whatever. And then I went back on my computer to be like, okay, like let's see what happened. Let's see if that trade eventually played out, because I knew price wanted to go up. It just needed to manipulate the shit out of everybody first, including me especially. And then I checked my computer and I'm like, I just need to know how much I lost, because I nuked the account. I wrecked the account. I was down like, I think I was up 1,100. I was up over $1,100 in profit on my funded. And then after that, after today, it was like almost $900 that I just tilted. I just squandered it. It was gone, absolutely gone. So I was like, I'm gonna go check that. And then I'm refreshing my balance, and I'm like still like $1,100, $1,200 positive. I'm going, what the fuck is going on here? And then I go onto the funded, and I take a look, and I'm in a trade. I'm seeing the P&L. It's like going, changing, and I'm like, what the fuck? But it's green. And I go, that's impossible. That's absolutely impossible. How is that possible? And then I check, and it picked up my limit order literally to the tick. To the tick, it picked up my limit order and then just absolutely nuked to the downside. There is no other explanation other than it was God. It had to have been, because that's insane. And then right here is when I found out, right around this candle, and I go, all right, well, I'm getting out of this, obviously. So I close it, and then like literally 4 minutes later, nukes all the way back up to my entry. The craziest stuff I've ever seen in my life. Like, that's wild. So I lose all my money. I close the laptop, forget to stop my limit order. Limit order gets picked up to the tick. 172 points down. It was like over $1,000 trade. Biggest trade I've ever had on this journey, at least. And bam, won everything back plus like another 150 something bucks or something. So overall, huge win on the day. I learned something: to not get tilted. Don't be a signal bot. We have to deliver out of something before we take a trade, or else like we're bearish. Like, obviously we were bearish. We were going in a bearish fashion, very bearish. And I was trying to fucking long it. It was nonsense trying to long it when we're not delivering out of anything. We're not sweeping any liquidity. We had just not enough confluences. I just got tilted, and that's what I get for being a signal bot. I was trading a lot better. I was on a 13-day win streak, non-signal botting. I was just on my own path, 13-day win streak, and today would have been a huge L if I had not have had that happen. So I thank God for that. And yeah, very happy with how that turned out. I got to learn something, and I didn't blow my funded. So yeah, could have been a lot worse. Could have definitely been a hell of a lot worse. So yeah, that's all for now.